Let's talk a little bit more about the war between Ukraine and Russia. It reaches its 6-month mark this week. And joining us now to discuss this much further is political science professor Stephen Caliendo from North Central College. Thank you so much for being with us.
Hi, Tia.
Hi, we've been talking about this war for quite some time. We're now entering the 6-month mark. It's been going on for a long time. We know the U.S. has definitely contributed to at least helping out Ukraine with this, offering up $10 billion so far. Are you starting to see some of that support on a global scale fade?
In the abstract, I don't think it's fading, but you know, we have this concept in political science that we refer to as compassion fatigue. It comes from Susan Moeller, and essentially the idea is that if we really focused on all the suffering that was happening worldwide, it would be debilitating. We probably wouldn't be able to get out of bed in the morning. And so we divert our attention. We have a psychic armor to protect us from that. And I think we've seen it with Ukraine, without the outpouring at the beginning of the war 6 months ago, even as recently as 4 months ago. But I'm seeing, even moving around downtown Chicago, fewer Ukrainian flags than we used to see. And it's not because people don't care anymore. It's just that they haven't been able to keep their attention on it. And certainly I think that's something that Vladimir Putin is counting on.
Here we are 6 months in this week. I know when we've had you on this show, we've talked about what will it take to end this war. Is there really a diplomatic solution to end it at this point?
I don't know, but the diplomacy attempts cannot cease. I think there has to continue to be pervasive attempts to talk. But there's no question that the Ukraine feels like it needs to defend itself and indeed maybe take back some of the territory that they've lost. And certainly it seems like the Russians want to continue to expand and even have more aggressive military engagements in the next few weeks. And so I don't think that any diplomatic solution is going to happen in lieu of fighting. But we don't see a ceasefire on the horizon, for instance, but it needs to be happening at the same time.
Let's switch gears a little bit here. We want to talk about former Bull and NBA player Dennis Rodman. He says he's going to Russia to appeal for the release of WNBA star Brittany Griner. And of course, you already know Rodman has claimed credit for the release of a U.S. detainee in North Korea because of his relationship, at least he says, with Kim Jong-un there. Do you think this visit could actually help Griner?
It's difficult to believe that it would help. You know, one can be hopeful, I suppose. I think the Biden administration is very worried about this. Because Dennis Rodman's not going as an official U.S. representative. He's going as a U.S. citizen. And I think one of the things that we've been concerned about is U.S. citizens traveling to Russia at all. Dennis Rodman could find himself imprisoned in Russia, for instance, if the Russian administration doesn't believe that he's of value there, that he's doing something wrong. But you know, diplomacy is a very delicate thing, and prisoner swaps and all the work that's been done by the State Department to try to get Brittany Griner home has been going on, but it hasn't worked. And so I think that's why Dennis Rodman is feeling like maybe he can make a difference, as he did in North Korea. But there's a real danger to him going as well.
Right. We'll be watching to see how that pans out. It's always a pleasure to have you here on the show. Stephen Caliendo with North Central College. Thank you for joining us on First Step Forward.
Have a good afternoon.
You do the same. Anthony and Sally, I'll send it back to you.